Okay, well, hello everyone, and well, today we continue with our speedrun with Vienna Game with G3, and we're already in 1900, so we want to get a little closer to 2200 today. So we could be playing around 1 hour more or less. So we're playing with black pieces, and well, I always highlight in every video how Vienna Game with G3 is something we play with white pieces, not with black pieces. But when I play with black in the speedrun, I'm trying to play something similar so I can share the ideas. The typical ideas we see with white, like the structure or some plans or something. But I want you to be clear about that. Vienna Game with G3, and especially the chessable course I just created, is something we play with white pieces. It's aimed or is intended to play with white. I think I can capture here and play d5. Yeah, I think this is a theoretical line. In real Lopez, okay, e5. I think I just castle here and I play f6, if I remember well. So let's see. h3. Well, here f6 is very clear to me. So I will play it because this pawn is very dangerous, very annoying, very restrictive. So of course. Okay, rook e1. Well, the normal move is pawn takes pawn. And I damage the structure. I mean, yeah, I don't think I want to advance. Yeah, let's just trade. I need to block this pawn, but right now it's not working. He has knight g5. So probably h6 first. And then bishop e6 is coming. Yeah, bishop e6 is clear, right? I don't discard sacrificing to take at some point. It's something I can play. Well, bishop 4, I think that's just a blunder, right? I just get the bishop. So yeah, just take it. And well, maybe he resigns, or well, let's see. Okay, queen c2. Okay, rook takes knight, pawn takes rook, knight d4. I'm taking the queen, I'm taking the pawn, I'm taking the bishop. Well, the bishop is defended. So yeah, probably I won't get into that. Yeah, I won't get into that, right? There's no need. So yeah, we can just play something normal, like rook f8. Because the rook's attack is undefended, that's not good. So I'm just trying to organize my pieces. Bishop takes knight, I just capture with the pawn. Rook d1. I mean, I can play bishop takes pawn because I get the knight. But I don't know. I don't like it. So let me try a6. Oh, wait, a6. Yeah, a6 is fine because bishop d3. I have knight b4. Yeah, I have knight b4. I get the bishop, right? So all good. I get the bishop, simplifying. That's what we are supposed to do. And he might try knight d4. So I will play c5. So that doesn't happen. So a3, rook c8 is more or less clear, just improving slowly. All good. Okay, knight a4. Knight a4. That's not threat, right? This is defended. I can play b5. I can play queen a5. Play rook f4. Bishop f5. But d4 is very clear because then the knight is like trapped. So d4, the pawns are in dark squares, and my bishop is a light squares bishop. That looks very good. So b4, d4, b4, and then he's taking. Well, I can play b6, right? But well, it's not perfect. Well, okay, maybe I don't play d4. Okay, let me look at that again. So d4, b4. What if I just capture? He takes. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, okay. Well, let me just try the normal move b5. Just making the knight retreat. Go back to c3. And from there, we keep playing normal moves, healthy, normal moves, improving our position, like queen d7 after knight c3. Well, at this point, he's thinking. Yeah, exactly. No, there's nothing to analyze, right? So yeah, just queen d7, and now b4. That's interesting because he wants to get this square for the knight. So if I play c4, then later he's coming over here. I think I have to get into that. So I just played this. Queen e3, knight c6, for example, or queen e3, knight f5. Queen d2, queen d2. Yeah, queen d2, knight c6. Queen e2, he's coming over here. Yeah, just knight c6, right? Exactly. So yeah, all good. I can play queen f7 later. Pressure, protection, advancing. Rook d8 is coming. 94. That's interesting because if I capture, he takes my queen. If I capture, he takes my bishop. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so let me look at this. Pawn takes knight, rook takes queen. Pawn takes knight, rook takes bishop. King takes, pawn takes pawn. I have rook, knight, and bishop versus the queen. That's winning, but oh, I have knight d4 at the end. I get more material. So let me look at that again. Pawn takes knight, rook takes queen. Pawn takes knight, rook takes bishop. King takes, pawn takes pawn, and at the end of the line, boom, knight d4, taking. Yeah, that works. So yeah, let's capture. He has to play rook takes bishop on g7. Exactly. And well, maybe he didn't have to take. Taking is probably wrong. Maybe he should have not taken. Here play knight d4 and taking things over there. Well, again, he forgot the queen, but he was lost anyway. Okay, so we get a win. Let me take a note about that. And then we continue. Hopefully we play with white pieces now. Saludos, Robert. ¿Cómo andan por allá? Well, we're playing with black again. So let me try. Okay, d4. Need to capture, right? I have no choice. Need to capture. Driving, sí. Es mi primer idioma, español. Pero tengo las redes todas en inglés. Okay, so c3. How do I play something similar to Vienna Game with g3 with white? So basically the knight here. Yeah, it's going to be a little risky, but I don't know. Yeah, let me play the right move, right? d5. Hola, Giovanni. ¿Todo bien? ¿Qué tal por allá? Okay, e5. I think we play c5 here. Okay. Here, knight c6. So yeah, and here, I think it's 97 or what did I play here? Yeah, let me try. Okay, wait. So 97. No, bishop g5 is not working, right? That's not working. So let me try this. So yeah. So yeah, sometimes when I try to play something similar to Vienna Game with g3 with black, I get into very dubious positions, right? Or even when it's not dubious, it's a position that I'm not familiar with. So yeah, that's like a small problem. For example, here bishop g5. Yeah, that's a little annoying. Bishop f6, I castle. It's not perfect, but well, it's a risk we need to take. Okay, queen a4. So if I castle, bishop takes knight, pawn takes, all good. But then he takes and take, he gets a pawn. But I'm not going to, you know, if he wants a pawn, he deserves a pawn, right? So let's let him take it. I'm not going to worry about that. Altraving, I haven't lost yet. But it's getting harder, right? I mean, the opponents are stronger. So let's see what happens today. Queen takes pawn, that's just losing, right? I just take. He's losing a piece with this. I think he blundered again. I mean, again, compared to the previous game, right? Because in the previous game, there were some blunders. So yeah, this is just winning for black. So here, what do I play? Pawn takes pawn, knight takes pawn. Yeah, pawn takes pawn looks fine because I'm taking here. Yeah, let's say pawn takes pawn is fine. Because I want to take this one. Yeah, he blundered. He blundered badly here. Okay, so knight d2, bishop a6 maybe. Yeah, let's try bishop a6 because then I want to move the knight, threaten the rook, and threaten the knight. Yeah, so now we can play this. And then we're attacking the rook, and we are taking the knight. So this is defended, and now we have pressure here. So all good. Yeah, I resigned. So yeah, we get another win, that's good. And hopefully we are playing with white pieces in the next game, right? Because that's like the main purpose of this. To share the Vienna game with G3 system. Because then, you know, we have a course on Chessable. It's new about this system we are just going to play right now. So the idea is to share the ideas. Well, if they play 5, we can play it. He's playing Scandinavian. So I don't think there is... Yeah, okay, yeah, we can play something similar. Like takes, and knight c3, okay. Exactly, g3, bishop, knight. Okay, so g3, bishop and knight. Yeah, all good. So ideally, Vienna game with g3 is against double king's pawn. One more time, I'm trying to play it against everything to share the ideas, the plans, and to show typical things. But again, it's something we play against double king's pawn, right? That should be very clear. I think I need to develop here, so I can play with either d3 or d4. I mean, I know they are both correct, so I'm just thinking what's more like. Yeah, d4 should be better, right? I mean, more space. I'm thinking of the Vienna game, right? So that's why I'm thinking what's more similar. But yeah, this is absolutely fine. And here the plan should be develop the bishop. So probably I play h3, so he cannot play this, and then I can develop my bishop. Yeah, bishop here, he plays this. I don't think I get much with that. So yeah, just bishop e3. Queen e7. I don't think he's planning to. I don't believe it, right? I don't believe it. I think I have good possibilities. So let me try this little move here. Because if he castles immediately, boom, fire over there. So I don't believe it. a6 is doing the same thing. Okay. Let me try this move. Because maybe he feels scared to castle kingside because of this pressure, and then he will castle queenside, which is actually what I want. Because I think the king is in danger. Yeah, I think the king is in danger here, right? So let me try. I mean, it's complicated, right? But I like the position anyway. So yeah, just before b5 is the idea. So one of the ideas is something we see a lot in Vienna game with g3 is the half open file and the great diagonal. So there's a coincidence there, and usually we can create many problems with that. Let's see if I can do that here. For example, the knight on a7 is to avoid this, but it's undefended, right? So maybe I can try this move. King b8, boom, queen d4. Well, this is interesting. I think it's very playable. So let me try d5. After king b8, I can try queen d4. After b6, I can try queen c4. Yeah, let's see what happens. Hey, EMC, thank you very much for following. So yeah, b6, probably queen c4. I mean, if you play b6, something good is the great diagonal again, right? I'm just opening that, even when I cannot take advantage of that immediately. In the long term, it's going to be, I mean, not in the long term, in some moves. No, bishop e5, I take it. e5. Well, the pawn on a6 is hanging, right? So what happens if I capture here, bishop here, you just go back. So I don't see a reason not to take it, right? So yeah, I don't know if I'm missing something, but I need to take it. Yeah, just go back, nothing crazy. But we got a pawn, and also we got a very clear plan now with this break. This is still defended. I think it makes sense to reinforce to avoid any idea was discovered or something later. And the plan for white is very clear in the next moves. Guys, if you could share, like, so our viewers know we are here, it could be great. Okay, so knight c8. Yeah, I cannot play it because it's taking. Yeah, I'm not ready for that, right? So if I play this, he takes, and I don't have a way to continue after that. Okay, let me try this move, knight b5. Maybe I can try c3 and then continue with this. This move could be annoying, bishop a6. It could be a little annoying. A4, bishop takes pawn. Oh, I have a4. Yeah, I have a4. Okay, knight d7. Knight d7. He's trying this, right? So what's the plan here? I think the plan is play c3 to play a5. f5. I don't think this is like a huge threat. Capture, capture, capture. All good. So I can just play a5, right? I guess I can play this. Okay, well, now it's a threat. Yeah. Well, I think a5 is clear, right? After f4, I will see what happens. I can even capture here. So yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, it's not perfect, right? But let's see what happens. I think as long as we are attacking, it's probably more or less fine, right? So pawn takes pawn. They should capture probably with the pawn, maybe with the knight. Well, in that case, I just trade. In that case, I just trade. That gives me the initiative, right? I mean, rook a8. He captures with something over there. So yeah, I don't think I need to play that. So yeah, just queen a2. And well, e4 is interesting, right? e4 is interesting because they want to play this. But if they play a4, maybe I can play knight d4. There's knight takes. Oh, Trevin, what do you mean? What point? At what point do you mean? So e4. Okay, let me look at this. Queen shacking here. There's nothing, right? Knight takes bishop. He takes. There's nothing. Okay, so I should play knight d4. Maybe they play e3. But then, boom, knight c6. King here. No, he cannot play king here. Takes. Yeah, it's winning. This is winning for me. So yeah, 94. Yeah, okay, wait. 94, bishop takes pawn. Queen checking here. I mean, I'm not going to worry about that. I mean, I think I'm just better. So yeah, it's 94 here. Bishop. Move the bishop. What do you mean move the bishop? H3. But I mean, there's a pawn. How do I do that? H4. He doesn't need to let me. He can just play, anything. Okay, E3. So this is what I was calculating. Here, I can play this move first. And if they capture, pawn takes. If they capture, I go to the corner. And it has to be winning, right? So yeah, knight here. Okay, let's look at that again, just to make sure everything's good. So knight c6. They need to capture. Pawn takes. Here I'm 18. He can play pawn takes pawn, king h1. There's nothing here. All good. Yeah, if they don't take it, it's the queen. And if they take it, it's a mating net, right? They cannot... yeah, they cannot defend here. Pawn takes pawn, just king h1. Yeah, I could have played queen a7 first, but I don't think it's better, right? I mean, I don't think it's different. It's just the same, as I see it. So yes, king here. Why is a7 first better? It's the same thing, right? He cannot stop queen a7 anyway. It's the same thing, yeah. So yeah, this is winning. This is winning already. Yeah, I think castling queenside is not a good decision. Oh, well, I'm not going to capture with the bishop. He has more checks, so I need to capture with the rook. But it's the same. Again, he cannot stop it. Exactly. Yeah, but remember that in that position the pawn was on d5 for Trevin. So if I had played that and taken the bishop, my pawn was on d5, was here. I was not getting him. I don't think it was getting much. Again, I think it's the same. So okay, so rook f8. I know we have mate, right? But check and check, right? So yeah, I'm not going to delay for no reason, right? Just check and check, and it's winning. Yeah. Guys, again, if you can like and share the live so other viewers know we are here, it's going to be great. Yeah, exactly. Gravy. Yeah, okay, let me take a note about this. Also, when the account is new, you advance faster, right? Okay, so we're playing with white again. Perfect. Let's see. Vienna Game with G3, right? Our favorite opening. Well, they just played Scandinavian again. Well, I just captured knight c3, and then we play. Well, they're playing this line. It's all good. Just play this. Actually, it's even better because we are going to get, by transposition, we are going to get in what we need. Wait. Okay, g3, knight takes knight, pawn takes, queen d5, knight f3, bishop g4, bishop g2, e5, d3. I don't think I'm in trouble, right? Yeah, I'm not in trouble. So yeah, let's try this. So yeah, we might be exactly. Okay, so this is Vienna Game with G3, the line we start in chapter 3 of the course for those who already got our course. So let's see what happens, right? This is a theoretical position we study in the chessable course. So here bishop e6, I think we said here we play 92, all good, all normal. c6, again, something we studied. I believe we just castle here. I don't really remember, right? This order. So I think I just castle. Bishop c5. Okay, knight d7. Oh, okay, I just capture and play d4, or I just play d4 directly. Ravi, the name of the name of the course is attack stress free with Vienna Game with G3. Okay, so knight takes, pawn takes, and this is also something we study a lot, how we can use this file. Oh, yeah, exactly. I remember what I did wrong. Yeah, I did, the knight is on f3 in this line. I forgot that. Yeah, sorry. I forgot. The knight should be on f3. That's what I didn't understand. So in this line with d5, the knight goes over f3. So yeah, that's not fine for this line. Well, so here, what do I do? Because you see, with the knight on f3, we have pressure, a lot of pressure here. That changes everything. So yeah. What if I capture here and play f? Well, that's not crazy. Let me try h3 just to make sure then I cannot go here. And, you know, I think it's like this. I just wrote it. Okay, so queen a5, we capture. I mean, not rush with that. So I just play bishop e3 first. Okay, let me look at this. Pawn takes pawn, he takes with the bishop. Yeah, no, bishop e3 is so good. Bishop e3. Okay, bishop d5. Pawn takes pawn. Knight takes f4. What is he doing, right? I mean, this is a good idea, right? But I'm just, I just see that he hasn't castle, so that's why I'm a little surprised. But the idea is very good. I mean, this is just great. Yeah, that's very good. Very good plan, actually. Pawn takes pawn. If knight takes, I can play knight f4. That looks good for me. Pawn takes pawn. If bishop takes, well, then I go over d4. But he can take c3. Okay, so pawn takes pawn. Bishop takes. Bishop d4. Pawn takes pawn. Bishop takes. Rook b1. Okay. I don't know why I feel so tempted to play this move. I have the feeling that with the king in the center, if I can open the position, I can create some problems, right? So that's why I'm getting into this. So let me try rook b1 here. Because again, with the king in the center, I'm just trying to, you know, distract him, threaten things, keep the pressure, and maybe at some point I can create some serious threat with the king in the center. For example, rook takes pawn is a move here, but he can just go back because I'm taking the knight, but he just goes back. Okay, so yeah, king takes bishop, all good. Oh, he castles queenside. He castles queenside. Okay, well, here, first of all, the queen is not fine on d1. Okay, let's see. Queen c1 maybe? I mean, there's no immediate threat, but I still don't like the queen there. Knight d4, I don't think it's good. Queen c1, I'm coming over here. That's very playable. He can always defend, right? But yeah, let me try this. I mean, I'm not going to worry about this pawn, right? Bishop takes pawn. Nah, I'm not going to worry about that. I mean, this is a very weak pawn. A7 is falling over there. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, this one looks very interesting, right? I mean, very dynamic game. So yeah, the idea here is to play queen b2. He takes the pawn. He accepts the pawn. Okay. So here, the normal move is knight takes bishop. Yeah, just take it, and then I'm going to take the pawn on a7. Yeah. Yeah, all good. H is lower. Yeah, it's probably a little better for white, right? I don't know. The bishop should be a little better in this kind of positions. Okay, so 95. How do I get here, right? Okay, so bishop here, he can play rook here. And then I mean, I'm not in trouble, but he's fine. So probably that's his plan, right? He's trying to play this. So I can play bishop e3, but then he will play knight here. And then I can play bishop f4. e5, I just take. Okay, so yeah, I think I have to play bishop back. Also, there's queen f3 check. So it doesn't really create any problem, but it's annoying. So just bishop e3, knight c4, bishop f4. All good. Yeah, time. Half 3 minutes. Yeah. I know. It's playing very fast. Yeah, bishop f4 we said, right? Can I play knight d2? Bishop f4, knight d2. Well, that's playable, right? That's playable. Then I need to capture. Yeah, that's annoying, right? I need to capture. Well, this is super complicated. Well, I need to get into this, right? I have no choice. But yeah, I need to capture. I need to capture. Rook takes, and then rook b3. Oh, f6. He wants to play g5. Well, it's not going to be so easy, right? I just played this. Queen d4. And then he wants to play g5. So queen d4. Rook d3. He checks f3. Rook d3 is playable. He goes back. I double rooks. Okay, so let me look at that. Rook d3. Queen check. f3. He goes back. I double rooks. I don't know. That looks playable. This. Because if he plays queen e2, I just play rook f2. So yeah, if check, I block. So yeah, let's see what happens, right? If he goes back, queen f5, queen e6. Well, queen e6, I can play rook e1. That's not good, right? Queen f5, maybe rook e7? Oh, queen f7. Queen f7, okay, oh good. Maybe queen here? He's playing g5. I just go back. It's not perfect, but I need to play something, right? So yeah, let's try this. So yeah, g5, I just go all the way back. I have no choice. Yeah, bishop back. And he should play rook e8. And I just capture. He takes. He's playing rook here. That's not good for me. So rook e8. Oh, I capture here. Capture here instead. Rook takes. I thought that was not good, right? So this. 95. Well, 95. So what happens here, right? d4? Oh, d4 and queen check. He goes here. Yeah, let me try this. d4. Yeah, let me try this. d4. I see 4, queen check. And then I'm taking this one on g5. I mean, I don't... Yeah, I can play bishop g5, right? Directly, but... I don't know, I thought... I didn't want to open here. I thought it was too complicated. So I didn't really calculate it too much. Because I don't have too much time, so I need to trust a lot of, you know, trust my feeling a lot. So sometimes I just see a line I don't like and I just keep going. Okay, so queen check looks fine. He can either block or move. If he moves, I need to defend here. With rook e2, right? Yeah, rook e2. Yeah, okay, let's try this. But my idea is to capture. Rook e8. I need to h5. Okay, now I can capture. Yeah, I can definitely capture here, right? Because queen c4, I have bishop check. And then I can save my pieces. 97, bishop check is winning, right? This is mate. Yeah, this is mate in 2, so bishop check and queen mate. Yeah, queen mate. Well, tough game. Especially the time was annoying. I mean the clock. But yeah, we get the win. Right? It's getting harder every time. Okay. Okay, well, we're playing with black now. Yeah, another win at Trevin. Okay, so let's see if we can continue with Vienna Game with g3, with black pieces, so, or something similar, right? Yeah, under time pressure, he made mistakes. That's the problem. g6, bishop g7, 97, all good. This, d4, he can play d4, right? So I guess I need to capture and play 97. Yeah, something like this. Yeah. So yeah, here d6 maybe. So I can go to e5 if you place this. h3 I castle. He castles. And then what? Okay, bishop f4. Bishop e6. Well, here. How do I develop, right? The opponents are good, right? I mean, they are fine. I'm still higher rated, right? I mean, I just win most of the games because I'm clearly higher rated. But yeah, it's getting harder every time, right? But clearly this last player, made some mistakes under time pressure. So he played a really good game. Yeah. Let me try this. But then under time pressure, you know, he made some mistakes, right? That's also a typical pattern, right? Some players, you know, fight very well, and at some point, as the game gets longer, yeah, you know, it's harder, right? They make some mistake at some point. But again, I'm higher rated. That's why I'm winning. So, I mean, that's the idea of the speedrun, right? Like we are playing lower rated opponents, and because of that we win most games. Not all of them, but most games. But the idea again is to show Vienna Game with G3, the ideas, what is it, what is this Vienna Game with G3, just in case someone doesn't know it or have not seen it. What are the ideas for the middle game? Exactly. And under time pressure, some players rush even when they have time, so they make mistakes. So d5, and then I can use this as square. I like that idea, right? Let me try this. Yeah, because taking here, I don't like it because he takes, I take. Yeah, bishop takes pawn. That's not good. Yeah, that's d5. So again, guys, TikTok is usually flagging my stream as unoriginal content. Does anyone have any idea why is it doing that after 30 minutes? It's always doing that, and then they don't share the stream anymore. Any idea about what's happening? Do you guys follow our chess streams, chess lives? Does it happen, or I don't know what's wrong with this? Rook e3 and knight f5. It's the same thing for you. Oh, okay. But I have seen other streamers, and it doesn't happen to others, right? I mean, I believe. Okay, so g4. The idea here is to capture and play this, maybe. I don't want to risk too much, right? Because maybe at some point he castles queenside or something. I must be careful with that. Okay. Well, chess lover, if you ever know, just let me know, right? Because it's always the same thing. So g4, bishop takes, queen takes, and then what? Queen d7, right? Yeah, this is fine. Bishop takes, queen d7. So basically the idea here is to put the knight. The idea here is to put the knight on e6 and continue with c5. I mean, that's one of the ideas. Because this knight here is not so great. Because I cannot really move it. And I think I will need this c pawn. And the other move is f6, but I don't know. I don't want to rush with f6. Because, okay, he castles. Because I must be careful with that, right? Like, if he castles, I don't want to weaken unnecessarily. So here, Gandia moves knight a5. And f6? Yeah, f6 is a Gandia move for sure. Probably it's not good, but... Because he's going to try h4, h5, right? So I must be careful with this. What about knight a5? This. I just move my king. This. Okay, knight a5. This, I get g4. Oh, I get g4. Yeah, no worse. Trevin, I have... What do you mean in the lives? The lives, I don't think I have. In real person, of course I have. So, knight here. Yeah, exactly. I have, of course. In tournaments, yeah. Super GM. I have played some 2700. Yeah, it's knight c4, right? Yeah, knight c4 is fine. I have played some 2700. Yeah, Cordova is the one, the highest rated. I think he was not 2700 when we played. He was 2680 or something. So here, again, f6. I mean, now he's actually threatening this. So yeah, this is dangerous. c5 pawn takes. f6 maybe again. Okay, f6. Pawn takes, rook takes. f6, pawn takes. I mean, f6. What if you just place this? Pawn takes. I tried everything. Yeah, that's a little dangerous, right? How about queen e6 and queen b6? Yeah, maybe I should try that. I don't know. I don't know if this is good, but exactly. No, yeah, I have more games with others who nowadays are very strong. Also around 2700, right? But or close to 27. But no, that game, no, it didn't go well. Hey, Robert, I see you are on YouTube. That game didn't go well. Yeah. Just take it, right? I mean, just take it, and he goes, and then I go back, and then he's coming again. What about c5 here? Is that better? Well, I don't think it's better, but okay, knight takes pawn. King here, knight back. Okay, yeah, I like this line. So yeah, knight takes pawn and knight b5. Yeah, exactly. That game didn't go well for me, right? I'm talking didn't go well for me. I lost that one. Yeah, because this knight is great. This is stopping all my threats, all my ideas. I have the feeling once I get it, the attack could be more interesting. I have more checks. I can trade queens. So yeah, I like it. Yeah, he won a nice game. He won a nice game in that one. I mean, they're stronger, right? I'm not super GM. So yeah, they are better. I have had some result with GMs, some draws. I don't remember if I have won some game right now, but yeah, I mean, I'm not at that level yet. Yeah, exactly. I am. Yeah, I am is different, right? I am is there. I have won and lost games versus GMs. I ams. So here pawn takes knight or queen takes. So pawn takes knight, they go back. I mean, I'm not going to calculate. Just pawn takes knight. Let's see what happens. Because I feel very tempted about the open file. So let's see. Yeah, I knew he would play that. So yeah, queen a5. And the good thing is I can trade queens if I want. Yeah, exactly. B4, B3, exactly. That's also interesting. Also knight C6, knight B4. Yeah, there are some ways to increase the pressure. So let's see what happens, right? You can try this. I think you should try this. Honestly, I don't see like anything clear, like to mate, right? Like, I think it's very far from a real checkmate threat. Pawn takes. Knight check in here, knight here, b3. Well, yeah, I have some ideas. I have some ideas over there. So yeah, let me look at that. h5, b4. g5. Oh, he plays b3. That shouldn't be good, right? It's just weakening too much. So let's see. Queen checking here, rook checking here. Then what? Rook takes queen, rook takes pawn. I just get a pawn with that. So queen checking here. Queen check. Oh, this is the right order. Queen, queen, and then I can capture. And then the rook is coming. Yeah, it's very different then. So queen checking here. Queen check, rook check. King goes here or here. If he goes here, b4, king takes. Well, I think he can defend, right? But he needs to find so many good moves that I know it's not going to be easy. So yeah, check. And even if he finds it, it's just equal, so all good. I mean, not equal, just better for me, clearly better. So yeah, king here is the move. Well, that's just losing the queen, right? That's not better. Yeah, here I just get the queen. He should try king here because the bishop is blocking. Knight g5. Wow. I hope he doesn't make me. Yeah, there's no threat, right? I mean, the bishop is fine, so good here. I mean, even if he doubles, there's nothing. So, I mean, this knight, this rook. Or should I play knight directly? Yeah, knight directly is better. Mating here. Yeah, it's just mate. Okay, so we get another win. Let me take a note about that. And we are going to play one last game for today. So let's go. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, one last game for today. Hopefully we get to play Vienna Game with G3 one more time. So yeah, okay, perfect. E45. Okay, this is great. Vienna Game with G3, so all good. He's playing a main line. So here we play bishop G2, right? Let me make sure I'm playing the right moves, because that's the idea of the course, right? Like, I mean, the idea of the speed run. Okay, knight f6. Here we play knight e2. And everything is going according to plans, right? Exactly the way we studied in the course. d6. Here we play the move h3. Very typical, because we are going to play this. Bishop e6. They want to play the move d5. Again, this is something we study in the course very clearly. It's a very important position. When they want to play the move d5, we need to stop it. And we have three ways to do that: by attacking the bishop, by breaking, or by blocking. I think attacking the bishop here is just perfect because we get that bishop and we'll have the bishop pair. So yeah, just knight a4 and we get the bishop pair. All good. Yeah, so getting to 2000 is going to be great. It's a very serious step in the journey to 2200. So yeah, it's been very fast. So yeah, queen d7 is something they can absolutely play. It's a good move, right? So very well. He's familiar with the position at least. But here, of course, I just take the bishop. I don't even need to rush. I mean, I'm going to take it anyway, but yeah, I'm just going to take it. And then play something normal like d3 and bishop e3 and all those things. Well, bishop is super clear. There's no way I think about it, right? So here, maybe they play b6. I don't think they will play c4. They can try, yeah, but okay. So here, there is f4. Because I don't think I can castle right now. He's taking here. But again, this is something we're going to get with Vienna Game with g3 a lot. We get the bishop pair. And we get good possibilities with f4. Usually, we're going to be castle, but this time, well, he has this pressure. So let's see how we can deal with that. But yeah, f4 I think is very well, right? Because I'm playing f5. So f4, what does he play? Knight d4, f5. F4 is super good, right? There's no way I don't play f4 here. He needs to play g6 or something. No, g6 I still play this, takes. No, I cannot play it. So g6, what do I play? Yeah. Hey Xavi, thanks for your comment on YouTube. Yeah, it's getting harder, right? The opponents are getting stronger at this point. So yeah, pawn takes pawn here. I mean, the normal move is pawn takes pawn, right? But what about knight takes? I mean, knight takes is fine, right? I get the second bishop. Yeah, just knight takes, so I can castle quickly, easily. Yeah, so yeah, just knight takes here. I mean, I don't even need to rush. The bishop cannot move. But yeah, I'm not even need to rush. So I'm just going to castle. Is it trying c4? So, okay, let's look at that. I castle, c4. Knight takes bishop. Let's say queen takes. That doesn't look dangerous. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, just castling here. Exactly, the knight defends. And also the knight is going to take the bishop. This is probably dubious. Now, yeah, it works, but I think he's losing a pawn or something over there, right? Knight takes bishop and queen f3. Knight takes bishop, queen f3. How does he defend? Yeah, he needs to go back and, well, worst case, I get a pawn. So yeah, queen f3 is perfect. Also maybe, boom, e5, right? I don't discard that. I mean, he's going to move the knight. He's going to move the knight. So yeah, I'm not playing e5, right? Oh, wait. Maybe I play it. Yeah, it's not working. He can just capture and it's defended. So it's not working. So he defended with this? So he defended? Yeah, he defended. I mean, I'm better, right? But okay. Yeah, let's see what happens, right? So I can try queen f5 here. Diane, sí, estoy con blancas. Queen f5. I don't know. I mean, attacking, I don't think it's going to take a lot of time before I can actually create problems. So I don't think I need to rush with the attack. I think the plan here is pressure on the file. So yeah, let me try rook f2 and see what happens. g4, pawn takes. I don't think it's going to work, so let me try this. Yeah. 95, yeah, I missed. I mean, I saw it for a moment, then I forgot. Yeah, 95 is playable, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to trade. Oh, good. I don't want problems here. It's fine. I don't think I have any attack possibility right now. So yeah, I'm just going to play a slow game, more positional where I have pressure. Because queen here, I don't think I have attack. Knight h5. He's taking here. Well, this is clear, right? I'm not going to think about this. I need to play this one. And let's see what happens. Yeah. Again, this is a very nice position for white, right? The only thing is that it's a slow position. So, you know, it's like... okay, let me do this. Yeah, g4? That's not good, just getting a knight here. So I was going to say, it's a slow position, I'm not attacking the king, but I'm just a lot better. I have the bishop pair, better pawn structure, better center. So, but the only thing is that it's not like a win by attack position. But it's super healthy, super nice. So yeah, queen takes knight, just blunder the knight here. Pawn takes, bishop takes, yeah, all good. Well, I don't know what is he trying, but basically I just keep improving, right? I mean, maybe he wants to capture here, I don't know. So let me try b3. It's always going to be fine because I'm also controlling any c4 idea. I'm not worried about pawn takes because I have bishop takes. Pawn takes? Good hanging queen. Oh yeah, his pawn takes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, all good. Yeah, I know what you mean. So yeah, here again, I'm just improving step by step, no rush. I kind of a trade later, keep improving. Nothing crazy here. F6, no real threat, right? Pawn takes, all good, nothing, all good. Rook here. Yeah. And the plan's simple, right? Nothing crazy. I'm going to offer trade, activate my bishop, simplify the position slowly. I'm threatening to take the pawn. Pawn takes, bishop takes. Yeah, bishop takes is clear, right? Yeah, I was threatening rook takes pawn just lower. Exactly. I didn't know it, but I was threatening that. I mean, my idea was just activating pieces, right? When I played rook f1. So queen here, knight g6. Let's just keep it simple, right? Bishop here, and let's just get that knight. I don't like knights in a position like this one. Yeah, exactly. That was an interesting idea. So yeah, here I'm just going to simplify a little because that's what I need. This rook f7 is probably correct. We play queen d6. Queen d6 I have rook here. No, queen d4. So yeah, okay. Queen d6. But maybe I can play rook here later. Let me see queen h4 to play something over there. A rook f8. So he wants to trade because he knows I'm very active. Okay, so basically I just trade everything, play king g2 to avoid any infiltration. So yeah, that looks fine. What about rook f6? Is that better? Ah, it's not better. He just takes. Yeah, good. Okay. So yeah, I don't think I have anything better, right? So just trade and defend. Yeah, okay. Trade and trade. And then king g2. He's controlling everything, so the queen cannot infiltrate. All these squares are controlled. So he can try something different over there, I guess. But also, I guess I will have threats before he can actually, for example, like queen here maybe. He will have to play queen d8 and then queen e6. Yeah, queen e7 was also fine. I don't know if it was better, but yeah, it looks like it was fine. Yeah, queen d8, maybe queen g7. Yeah, queen g7 should be winning because then I'm playing rook d8. Okay, here, this move, queen and rook, right? Queen and rook. Yeah, this is, well, except that I don't have rooks. For a moment, I thought I had the rook here. So queen check, and then what? Queen d7. Yeah, queen d7, right? Because I can try this, but it's very slow. Yeah, okay, let me try. I mean, I feel tempted to play this, right? I mean, just queen d7 is trading queens, right? Which is a good idea when you have 1 minute. But again, I just feel tempted to play this idea. c6, bishop d7, I get the pawn. And the good thing is that he cannot give check, right? He needs like 3 moves before he can give a good check. So yeah, I guess this is fine. Yeah, b5, we said here bishop d5, right? c6, bishop takes queen, c6. Yeah, he can defend. I mean, he can avoid mate, but it's absolutely lost. Yeah, bishop takes, queen b8, and I just trade. Yeah, I just trade and capture. Well, he's going to continue playing here. Yeah, but this is very easy to play, right? Even when I have less than 1 minute, it's a very easy win. So here just promote. I mean, check and check. Check. I think I can make a tempo because he can move the pawn and then mate into. Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah, I mean, I can even play this and then mate. Okay, well, guys, thank you very much. I'm about to finish the stream. Again, Chessable course about Vienna Game with G3 on Chessable, link in the description, just in case you're curious about this line. I didn't understand what you said, just lower. So, yeah, I'm just getting 2,000. I'm not sure what you mean. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Also, you just lower for being there always. And we're going to finish here. I don't know if there's any question or anything else before we finish. Okay, well, if there's nothing else, then we finish here. And of course, I should be streaming again tomorrow, or, well, not sure if tomorrow, but I will try either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow.